Hello Hoochibunes, welcome back to another Dot Spicer 10 YouTube video, and today we have a TARDIS update video. Sorry about the mess. Why is my... Well, there we go. So basically, ignore my bed. I haven't had chance to put the clean sheets on yet. I've just come back from work. I've got a job now. I've started my job since I left uni. I finished uni and I graduate this Wednesday, so I'm getting ready. But I've got a week, well, technically 8 days off. So within those 8 days, hoping to get some more progress done. Now with this job, it's basically a labouring job for a company, and basically it's ripping out stuff and throwing it in skips and adding new stuff in. So yeah. So I've been traveling a lot too, and I've just come back from Portsmouth area, which is at the very bottom of the UK. So it's I went past Coventry, went through, well, sort of went through it to go to that. So Josh, if you're watching, hello. But anyways, enough about that. I've worked on the TARDIS a little bit. No more on the exterior at the moment. As I've said a while ago that I need to put the TARDIS back on wheels, for the simple reason is it makes it a little bit more easier to transport and less damage to the carpet. So yeah. But anyways, if we walk in, you'll notice it's not a full floor yet, but I've added some wheels. Wait, hang on. If I just show you like this, I've added some wheels. There's a couple I need to readjust. The floor is only temporary, but I've got a brace going on. I've just got to do some side braces so that the board can sit right across. So it basically means bye-bye carpet and hello actual TARDIS interior, which she is still standing. The time rotor is still a bit wonky, so yeah. But anyways, I need to sort this door, because the bottom clicker, or whatever you want to call it, these things is really tough, and the lock came off, so it only goes to there, but it can still pop out from the top. I've had to take the bottom one of these off, obviously because of the floor. It has got a bottom latch, and obviously when the floor is right up to this, it's gonna add pressure anyway, so it's not going to affect it. But I will say is it's starting to get the door squeak. That's because it's rubbing against the actual wood. The wood is like 11mm thick, and it's actually scrap wood from past projects. There's another piece there which I've got ready, and the whole point is because this is strong enough for flooring. But I've also just realised a couple of days ago that I've got some vinyl flooring. Now, the original idea is I was going to just paint this and have done. But when I was getting rid of scrap pieces of rubbish, I came across very small offcuts of, well, they're not that small, but they're not full lengths, and they wouldn't be usable. They were going to get slung in the skip. So I took it, and it's like this brown colour, and it's basically fake wood in a sense. It's lino, and I'm still borrowing this, which is trim adhesive, and I'm just going to use that and stick that onto the wood once I've got it cut and rejigged and all that. But I'm thinking of using a different wood, slightly thinner, to even that is thick enough. It's the old Sonic pegboard. It's what I was using as a base to break the illusion a bit. as like a test idea. So yeah, but anyways, so that's gonna be adhesed onto the wood. So yeah, and also I've been working well. Now at this job, I'm currently being I've turned an old restaurant into a Papa's Fish and Chips, and it's also a pub. So, and these pubs have like a Python like line system, which where the alcohol runs through, and obviously to clean them they have to flush them through, which makes sense. These are offcuts, basically, because the Python they get leftovers bits. There's a red, blue, a clear, which I'm gonna get to in a minute. There was a black one, but I've given that to my dad because it will come in handy for electrical wiring installation. This is only cosmetic. The clear tubing, some of it will be going onto the console, but it is a little thick, and it's quite like a hardish plastic, but somewhat flexible. And like bits of these can go around the console. So the red and the blue is just gonna basically just make the console, a bit more filled in underneath. Which it'll do. Because it's very hard to come by, conduit and stuff. The other day was with my dad. I was sorting through stuff, getting rid of stuff, and I found a set of old drop links off a Fiat Panda, which is off one. Well, it was actually for my uncle's car, but what's his song? Yeah, it was to replace the ones, but they didn't need replacing, and well, it's going on the tardis, so yeah. And I've got this, which is from an old trail light, which my dad had, and he didn't want it, so I nabbed the wire off it for wire, fake aesthetic wire. And I've also found a solution to my TARDIS accidentally taking off on itself, and that's because, well, the TARDIS normally has a handbrake. Now, I have a brake, yes, but it's not quite like a car handbrake. It's more of a Lex motor motorbike, and it's got the connector still. And the whole idea is, this is an offcut of leatherette. It's fake leather, false leather, and this is just an offcut. You can see it just in this light. It's soft and it looks more leathery than what's on the CT at the moment, because the CT leather handle is like a bit battered. So, and I kept an offcut, and I've got even more of it, but I kept an offcut to make a new section. But I'm hoping I can get away with using some of this to make the cover. I'll go around that, and then stick it to the side of, I think it's this side where this is, and it goes like something like, it's I haven't like decided how I'm going to fix this on yet, but handbrake. So, but yeah, but that's an idea, and that's what I'm going to do. I have got another one, and I've even got a spare that's like brand new in its box, mint condition Lex Moto lamp with a bulb, and something tells me I might just wire this up. Studio lighting, because the bulb is replaceable, and it basically is a cable in a sense. Yeah. So I thought I had another handle, but I don't think I do. I thought I did, like a slightly smaller one, or am I just like misplacing stuff? Because My TARDIS console room is currently a mess. I've got paint, TARDIS paint, which I told you about. The black paint, which I have been using for sorting my desk out. I haven't quite finished it yet. I've still got to paint a strip of wood and then add a new handle on. I'm gonna face it on the front of the drawers, so you know that there. But yeah, so yeah, you can see the Sonic display right there. Yeah. But yeah, I've got quite a few bits, so I'm gonna be really busy with the TARDIS. I'm gonna get this floor sorted. I'm gonna get these this sugar. Oh bugger. I'm gonna have to fill that. Oh god. That's what I hate about this corner especially, because I've been using a rasp to cheat a little bit to take the excess layer off, and well, that was a weak spot. So fill it up with hot glue, and then add a layer of filler, or even still I can just glue it together. I've got some PVA glue now, so I've got to fix them drawers. But yeah, that's really it, all I can say. Oh yeah, poles. I believe I mentioned this before, but I'm gonna add brackets to the top of the wall, to the top of the time rotor to centralize it, and that light, or I'm gonna add some light of some sort just to brighten it up. Just because it's like hard to get good lighting, so it's more of its grunge phase. I'll soon get over it. Oh, that angle though. That angle. Well, but anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out me on the social medias. And have a awesome day. I'll see you, Alonso.